Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to do a very basic trademark search on the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And so if you're thinking of a name for your business or your product or your service that you are looking to register as a trademark later, or not, but this is a good place to start to see if anyone has registered it um, or has an application in. So the system here is called TESS. You just TESS trademark here and search the database, right? And so just as an easy example, maybe assume Starbucks is not well known, and we that's a name we came up with. So say, hey, we came up with Starbucks, Starbucks, and we want to see if there's another name out there. So I'll search here. And so what I'm doing is what's called a knockout search or exact hit search. So this is searching the name only. Logos are a little kind of a different game, but for this example, we're just going to search for names. So Starbucks and all search terms. So it's only one word for here, so just put query. And so 157 records, right? And so this means there's 157 either live or dead trademark registrations for Starbucks. So normally, if I wanted to think about using this name, and I found these results, and I'm in kind of the same space, like restaurant or food or something doing with food, I would probably think of a different name, right? Now you can kind of get into different areas. So like if you read in my book, Making Your Mark Available on Amazon, you see like there's Delta Dental, Delta Airlines, and Delta Faucets, and these all three can exist because there usually isn't a customer confusion issue, right? These are all kind of different products and services, but sometimes companies will go really aggressive in protecting their trademarks, and would kind of no matter what, whatever industry they'll go after them. I know In-N-Out went pretty aggressive for a dry cleanings company that used their kind of iconic yellow and red and arrow logo. And so it kind of depends on how aggressive the company is protecting their marks. If it's a big company, you can probably bet on it. But usually I say, if you see something like these results, then kind of think of a different name. You kind of don't want to deal with all this, especially if you don't have the resources to battle it. Now, one of the things though, one of the limitations is that let's just assume kind of this was zero. There's no results. It doesn't preclude like similar or similar names, right? So let's just say you actually spelled it with two S's, right? So that was kind of just a straight search. No, I just want to do this. All right, that's a purposeful misspelling. So this says no result. It's like, oh, can I do a two S's? No, right? Because the two S's is still too similar, substantially similar to the one with one S, right? So kind of this result is a little bit misleading. This only says that Starbucks with two S's is not registered or has applications, however. But that doesn't mean you should or you could apply for it. So that's kind of the limitations of this particular system. Again, you can use this particular database as a search for the exact hits, but same or similar, confusingly similar marks that might preclude you from actual registration and determining whether these prior registrations or applications ahead of you are substantially similar that would block your application. That's kind of more of an art that takes someone with a little bit more expertise to kind of decipher it and give you some sort of chances about trying to get this your mark. So, but this is just kind of a real basic way to search the system. And if you're kind of just spouting out names, you want to say, hey, is this available? Is this available? This is a kind of a good way to start, and you can narrow down your list from there. All right, so I hope that's been helpful. This is Attorney Dan Nguyen coming at you with a little bit more trademark assistance, and I'll talk to you soon.